Alright guys, we are on the Unleveled Wilderness and Daedric Beast mod page on Nexus Mods. As always, I'm going to leave a link in the description down below so you guys can follow along with everything that I'm doing. And please don't forget, if you like this mod, please endorse it. That is basically the like button of Nexus Mods. And with that out of the way, let's go ahead and dive into what exactly this mod is. Well, it is pretty self-explanatory, really. The mod has two different files, one for Wilderness Beasts and one for the Daedric Beasts. And it essentially unlevels all encounters that you have out in the wilderness or with the Daedra. So essentially, in the base Oblivion game, all of the enemies are going to spawn in leveled to whatever level you, the player, is, which makes for, I guess, a sense of evenness. You are level 1, you fight level 1 enemies, you're never outpowered, and when you get to level 20, you still have stuff to do, there's still challenges to be had. But it is a bit immersion breaking, and this offers a bit of chance and randomness where you might encounter something you're not ready for, or in the later runs, not be stuck only fighting one type of enemy over and over and over. So this just breaks apart the leveling system and instead draws a random enemy from a list rather than whichever one matches your level. And that's pretty much it. It is a fantastic mod though. I've been playing with this in my playthrough of Oblivion Remastered, and it has been fantastic. The Oblivion gates are very random when I run into them. Sometimes they'll be Storm Atronachs and Spider Daedra, and sometimes it'll be a bunch of Clamphers or Scamps. A lot of times it'll be the other ones in between. But man, does this make a huge difference. You just feel a bit more immersed, and I can't properly describe how nice this is, I guess. You just have to play with it, and you'll stop running into the monotony of always running into the same thing over and over once you hit level like 17 or so. So yeah, fantastic mod. Alright, so now that we're done talking about what this mod is, let's go ahead and dive on into installing it. Okay, so for this, I'm going to go ahead and do the mod manager download with Vortex, and then I'll cover manual afterwards, and I'll go ahead and get both of these installed. Okay, so mod manager download for Daedric Beast first. Go ahead and do a slow download. And I'm also going to do the Unlevelled Wilderness Beast as well. Same thing, do a slow download. And as you can see here, I've got Unlevelled Daedric Beast and Unlevelled Wilderness Beast right there, installed and ready to go. And it's just that simple. Vortex is magnificent. Alright. So now let's dive into manual installation, because I know a lot of you out there don't use Vortex. Alright, Daedric Beast first. We're going to do a manual download. Slow download. And let me go find a manual mods folder where I install my mods manually. I'm going to go ahead and save it, and we're going to open this file up. And it's a RAR file. We're just going to go ahead and unzip that. And now that it's unzipped, I can go ahead and delete the RAR file and open this up. So as you can see here, we have this unleveled Daedric beast.esp file right there. And now we just need to find the right folder to put it in. So I'm going to go ahead and come here to Vortex and open up my game folder. And I know if you're watching this trying to get the manual installation done, you're probably well aware of where your Oblivion Remastered folder is, but if you are not, it is wherever you have Steam installed. For me, that's my C drive, but it is under Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Oblivion Remastered. And then from here, we need to go into Oblivion Remastered, Binaries, Win64. Oops, that is not correct. We need to go to Content, Dev, OBV Data, Data. Sorry, guys. Alright, so Oblivion Remastered, Content, Dev, OBV Data, Data folder. And you know you're in the right place if you see several other files that are ESP files. You should see at the very least a bunch of DLCs and the original Oblivion and all that stuff here, as well as probably several other mods that you have installed. And I have an extra little thing to let me know that this is the correct folder because I have the Unlevelled Daedric beast.esp file already here, and that is because I have this installed with Vortex already, so it already knows where this is. It's already got it installed and ready to go. Vortex handled all of this for me. But for you guys, you will need to drag and drop this on over and just make sure that it's in this data folder. And that is the first step in getting this installed, but there is another step. We do need to open the plugins.txt file. And as you can see here, I've got it open. You should see a load order similar to this with the base game, and at the bottom here we've got these two. All you have to do to make sure this mod is installed is have unleveled space Daedric beast.esp right there in your load order, above both of these and below alterdeluxe.esp. And as long as it's in between there, I think this mod's going to work out just great. I don't think load order is a huge deal for this particular mod. And that name is exactly this file name. This just lets the game know that it needs to pull that ESP file in to get this mod. And as long as you put that in here and save this file, that's it. It is totally installed. There's nothing else to do. And we're going to go ahead and get the other mod installed as well manually. This one's the Wilderness Beast. We're going to do the slow download. And again, it's going to be a RAR file. And if I go back up here, we can see it right here. Compressed archive. Yep. We just need to extract it. And once I see it show up right there, I no longer need the RAR file. I'm going to open this up. And we have the unleveled wilderness beast.esp file right there. And we are going to also drag and drop it in the exact same folder location. Oblivion Remastered, Content, Dev, OBV Data, Data. Just drag and drop this over. And what we should see is I've already got it here because of Vortex, but you guys still need to drag and drop this over, make sure it's in the data file. And then we need to go into the plugins, .txt file, and make sure that you have exactly as this shows up here, unleveled wilderness beasts.esp, the exact file name that you have here, including the .esp. Very important. Can't have any typos. You have to make sure it's the exact same. and make sure you save this file, and that is it. That is the entire installation process manually for this mod. Hopefully that was pretty simple and straightforward and nobody got lost along the way. If you did have any issues getting this installed, please let me know in the comments down below, and I will do my best to stay on top of the comments and get back to you, and hopefully we can debug whatever's going on and get this all squared away for you. Alright guys, with all that out of the way, as always guys, happy modding and happy Mondays. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video all the way through to the end. I really appreciate it, and I hope it was very helpful showcasing this mod and showing how to install it. I'm really hoping that we can get this channel growing so that we can show as many people as possible how easy it is to install some mods and showcase some really good mods that some hardworking people come up with. In order to do that though, I'm really going to need you guys' help. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Share this video with as many people as you can. We'll try to get this channel growing, and hopefully it helps as many people as possible. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time.